Bomber, Chapter 3, Tail and Charlie, Part 3 of 3 in this chapter. Tail Gunner Mike is trying to escape a burning Lancaster. In the light of what seemed to be ever-increasing licks of yellow flame ringed with blue like you find on a paraffin heater, Mike made out the radio operator Mitch Bond. A cannon round had pushed his torso up against the wireless, at the same time ripping him open from the gusset of his trousers to the base of his neck. His eyes were still open, but mercifully he would have died instantly. Mike wondered if he even had time to get off an SOS giving their position in plain language. Acting automatically, he tried to find his parachute to clip onto the harness through the two metal rings, but as he reached towards the compartment where his parachute should have been, panic crept in. The flames lit up the aft superstructure, where his chute was visible attached to the bulkhead near the crash axe. Mike's heart raced as he realized the fire was spreading towards his only means of survival. Lurching to one side, he reached for the dark cloth bundle, distinguished by its thick canvas webbing. Struggling to keep his balance and remain standing, he tugged at the bundle, almost like he would tug on the arm of a slot machine having bet his coin. All at once it came away from the metal bulkhead as instantly it seemed like Mike had hit the jackpot. The silky shroud deployed, slipping out of the large gash permanently made by the rounds from the now long-gone enemy fighter. He stood there, looking down in shocked disappointment. Events unfolded in a slow-motion film between moments of black and white visual clarity. A rush of memories flooded his mind, each image flashing before his eyes like a series of fragmented photographs. He looked backwards and upwards towards the mid-upper gunner position. He made out the bloodied and burned face of Archie, the mid-upper gunner. He held in what remained of his fragmented leather-gloved hands, one of the gauntlets still smouldering, his own chute. With his hands as they were, he would never get it on, and Mike could not cross the flames to help save himself. Archie shouted loud enough to be heard over the rushing air and hissing flames. "Catch it, mate! I'm finished here, but you'll still have a chance." Without even responding, Mike held out his arms to catch his last chance delivered into his grasp. "There you go, boyo!" came the Welsh-toned baritone voice. "See, I used to play fly-half for my local rugby team." He launched a packet like a rugby ball. It flew straight into Mike's hands, knocking him back with some force. No sooner had he clipped it to his harness than he heard the stringers pinging in the floor beneath his boots as the tail section started to split away from the main fuselage. Mike launched outwards into darkness. As he descended into the void, Mike's heart pounded in his chest. A mixture of fear and exhilaration coursing through his veins. End of chapter 2.